Hi, happy Thrifty Thursday, guys. I wanted to introduce you to our little canine family member. This is Push Button. That's what our son named him when he was 5, and now Push Button is 15 and a half. He's a little old man, but we love him so much. He is the best dog ever. I will not have another dog after him. I know people say that, but literally he's the best dog ever. Aren't you? So I'm sitting here next to our Christmas tree, and I wanted to show you really fast, very unedited, unprofessional, raw footage of a little thrift haul that I scored today. I just ran in for a second to drop off a couple of bags of donations. And of course, you know, you have to also look and see what they have there while you're there. So I found an oilcloth slash vinyl with the flannel backing tablecloth. It's a rectangle tablecloth. And at first I grabbed it because I was going to use it to make junk journal covers for cookbook journals. But then I was like, you know what? I've been wanting one of these for a long time to put on our picnic table when we eat outside. And this is it is long enough and wide enough to do that. So I will be keeping this. It was $2, and I don't know, it's very vintage. There's no stains or anything like that. There's no tag, but I'm excited. So I've been wanting one of these for a while. These just remind me of my grandma. So I grabbed that, and then I got this it was a little bag, and I went ahead and threw the bag away. But it's this, I don't know, the thrift shop is church owned, so I don't know if it was something that was left over from church last year, but it was just this little book. It almost looks handmade, but it's a little book that you can write your blessings in. Here it is. The paper feels handmade. It's very textured and looks hand painted maybe. And then the book is folded accordion style, so I guess you could just kind of, I really don't know how you'd write on that. That'd be hard to do. But when it opens up, let's see if I can do this with one hand. It opens up into a star or snowflake. It was $1, so I figured, you know what, for $1, I'll hang that on my tree. And anytime I pass up, anytime I see a little tiny book of any kind, I cannot pass it up. So I grabbed this little Christmas blessing book. I was super surprised to see this because I never see crocheted much of anything except for blankets at this thrift shop, but this was a crocheted collar. Seems to be very old. The button is pretty worn and chipped. So I really don't know how much they charged me for this, probably 50 cents. But whenever I see these, I try to grab them because we all know that they're great for putting on journal covers. And then I grabbed this little bag of ornaments for 25 cents. And inside of it, we have a little, looks like a cross stitch done with thread. I'm assuming that's thread with metallic thread in it, and then it looks like glitter on the edge. I think that it's really hard to tell if that's added glitter or if the thread has nylon in it, but it's real pretty. And then this little metal ladybug, which I might keep this out and turn it into sort of like a plant stake or something, because I really don't want to put a ladybug on my Christmas tree. But it's cute. It looks handmade. And then this little thing, I don't know what this stuff is called, but I love it. I think it's cute. All of these were 25 cents together, by the way. And then this little Santa, which will be a perfect little dangle, charm, whatever, for a Christmas journal next year. And it looks like a little hand-painted plastic sun catcher type ornament, snowman. My daughter found this. I actually found it first, but when she saw it, she said, oh, can I have this? It is actually Denton China, made in England. So it's a brooch, but it's made of China. Isn't it beautiful? And it appears, I mean, there's a little chip on that yellow flower, the orchid, but otherwise it seems in great shape. She wants to put it on her purse. Very pretty. And then, I don't know what it is about ornaments. I cannot pass up, not ornaments, cross stitch. I can't pass up cross stitch kits. Most of the time I just grab them, even though I know I'm not in a place in my life right now where I have time to do that. And because my eyes are, you know, showing their age, I can only do it in the daytime. But look at that price tag, Sky City. Did y'all have those near y'all? I remember going to Sky City with my grandpa. So knew these were $3.47, which is kind of high, I think, but it has all the stuff. Now the Ida fabric is very stained, but I have a lot of extra fabric in my stash that I could use instead if I can't wash the stains out. But the thread looks fine, and I love these little plastic frames. So I figured for $1/4, I needed to get it. They always have calendars for free at the checkout. So the remembrance of the Holocaust and the honoring of the Jewish people is very, very important to me. So I grabbed this. I didn't really need a new calendar for 2023, but there's always room for another one in another office or room in our home where we need to have a calendar. So I'm not really sure what the pictures are. Maybe just family photos of some of the Holocaust survivors. So grab that for free. And then last but not least, this is the brand of Christmas Village that you saw in my home tour. It's made by Noma, which I think are the people who made a lot of the super retro Christmas lights that people are so wanting right now. But evidently they made a Christmas Village in the 80s and 90s, and my grandparents had it, and they passed it on to me. So I have never seen another building for this collection in the wild. I've only looked at them on eBay. And though I did pay $8, which I normally wouldn't, I know that if I had bought it on eBay, it would have been $8 plus $15 shipping. So I went ahead and grabbed it. My daughter was with me, and I said, help me pick between the theater and the City Hall. Those are the two that they had. And we decided on the theater because the City Hall had a steeple or a bell tower type thing, which reminded me of the school and the church I already had. But I don't have anything like this. This is very Tudor style, and I think it's cute. So, and it says that they're presenting a Christmas Carol. So that was my little thrift haul for today. It's probably been a month since I've been in this thrift shop. I love it very much, but you know, life gets busy in December and yard sales have slowed way down, but I just hadn't had a chance to run in until today, and I'm very glad I did. If you would like to see other Thrifty Thursday hauls, please go visit Sheree's Turquoise Dreaming channel. I will link it below. Every week, junk journalers and just thrifty fanatics alike will share what we find at thrift shops, yard sales, and the like. And if you would like to head over there and see the other participants for this week, you can. It has slowed down a little bit, but I have been watching some videos and people are still finding really awesome things. But thank you for joining me today, and I hope all of you have a wonderful Thursday evening. And I know I keep saying this at the end of every video this week, but the sewing journals should be hitting my shop in the next couple of days. They are complete. All I'm doing now is I'm adding the, I'll let you look at this little teddy bear while I talk. I'm only adding the ephemera to the books now. I'm adding the tags and I'm tying the ribbon and all of the little details at the very end. So they will be ready. I have 5 of them made. If you need a last minute Christmas gift, they'd be perfect. So I will put up a flip through video and give ample time for you guys to know to check out my shop when they will be live. But thanks again for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.